0. So ax square is equal to 0 can be a quadratic equation. That is, a single term can be a quadratic equation. It is not necessary that the quadratic equation must have 3 terms. It's not at all necessary. But if it has, it's okay, it's fine. Otherwise, but other 2 terms are there, but this x square term is 0 means it's not a quadratic equation. So ax square alone is there, then it is of course a quadratic equation. That is, ax square is equal to 0 is a quadratic equation. Now we are going to see whether which equations are the quadratic equation. Children, you must be knowing that just by looking at any of the equation, you should not conclude that these are the quadratic equation, or this is the cubic equation, or this is biquadratic equation. You should not conclude. Cubic equation means it has the power 3, highest power is 3. Biquadratic equation, the highest power is 4, and you have the power 5 quadratic, power 5 equation and power 6 equation. All these powers are there in the equations. Now, I want you to recollect, that is, just by looking at it, we should not conclude this is what this is how this is. No. Now, I'll give you some equation. That equations are x plus 2 the whole cube is equal to 2x into x square minus 1. The another equation I have it, x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to x minus 2 the whole cube. I am considering these 2 equations. In this 2 equation, you must understand that just by looking at this equation, they have the power 3. So, they are a cubic polynomial. No, do not conclude like that. We have to go for simplification. When you are given an equation, go for simplification and get the final equation and then conclude whether it is quadratic or cubic. Now, please let me go for simplifying this equation. This is a plus x plus 2 the whole cube it is. So, a plus b the whole cube form. So, I have my equation, that is a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube is equal to, I multiply this, that is 2x cube minus 2x. Now, I simplify further. 3 2s are 6 x square plus 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12x plus 8 is equal to 2x cube minus 2x. Now, I bring it on this side. So, 6x square plus 12x plus 8 minus 2x cube minus plus 2x is equal to 0. Now, simplify further, that is minus x cube. I do not have x square term further than this 6x square. So, I write 6x square and 12x plus 2x, that is 14x plus 8 is equal to 0. You must be knowing the first term we always keep it as positive. So, throughout multiply by negative. So, x cube minus 6x square minus 14x minus 8 is equal to 0. The highest power of this equation is 3. So, I conclude that this is the cubic equation. Now, I go for this one. So, x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 is equal to a minus b the whole cube form, that is a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube, which is equal to x cube minus 6x square plus 12x minus 8. Now, I bring it on this side, x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1 minus x cube plus 6x square minus 12x plus 8 equal to 0 gets cancelled. Now, minus 4x square plus 6x square is plus 2x square minus x minus 12x is minus 13x plus 1 and plus 8 is plus 9 equal to 0. Now, you can see the highest power of this equation is 2. So we conclude this equation is the quadratic equation. Hope everyone must understand. Just by looking, do not conclude whether it is a cubic equation or quadratic equation. Please simplify it and then you conclude it. Now, the next we are going for solving the equation. Now, by this time you must be knowing in which situation I have to frame the quadratic equation, how to frame the quadratic equation, what is the general form of a quadratic equation, then whether the given equation is quadratic or any other equation. That I know it up to this class. Now we move on. After finding the quadratic equation, what is the use of finding the quadratic equation? After finding this, to find the solution, I have to get my solution for this quadratic equation. That is my key purpose on finding this quadratic equation. So, I am going for finding the solution for this quadratic equation. Now, I told you there are 3 methods for finding the quadratic equation solution. But one method is deleted, that is completing the square method. Now, we are going to concentrate only on 2 methods, that is splitting the middle term method and quadratic formula method. So, there are only 2 methods. One is splitting the middle term. And the next one is quadratic formula method. So these are the 2 methods that we are going to see. Now I am going to take this splitting the middle term method. How to have my splitting the middle term method? How to solve this splitting the method? There are a few steps involved in this splitting the middle term method. So I will go with some of the equations, some of the methods that will help you to understand how to solve this quadratic equation. Now you can see, I consider the equation, that is x square minus 3x minus 10 equal to 0. That is my quadratic equation. Now there are 7 steps involved in this equation. So there are 7 steps. What are those steps? Now see, first step 1. You will understand, go and see the equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c. Is that the form of this given equation? Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Is this the form? Yes. Why? Because a is 1 here and b is minus 3 here and c is minus 10 here. I leave out this x square and x term. So I want only a, b, c. So of course this is of this quadratic equation form. Now standard form. Now I concentrate the second step. Concentrate the coefficient 1. That is x square coefficient. So if the coefficient is 1, you go on to the constant term. Concentrate on the constant term. That is 10. So 10 is my targeted term. So I am going to find the factors for this step, starting from the table 1. That is 1 tens are, 2 5s are, 5 2s are, 10 1s are. These are the terms, these are the factors for the number 10. Among these factors, I have to choose one factor such that the addition must be the middle term b, that is minus 3, and the product must be minus 10 with the symbol minus 10. Of course, it's all going to be 10 only, but it should be minus 10. Now, I am choosing the first, that is 1 and 10. Let me have my combination. Suppose plus 10 plus 1. I am getting 11. That's not my middle term. Okay, I go with minus 10 plus 1, that is minus 9. That's also not. So, plus minus 10 minus 1, so that is minus 11. No, that is minus 1 plus 10, that is plus 9.